Hey guys, Mark Sly here from aula.com, and today we're doing Black Sabbath N.I.B, and I'm going to show you the riffs to that. Again, with Black Sabbath, what you want to do is really focus on the thick E string around the 12th fret, okay? So we're up here, and Sabbath is using E minor. So what we're going to have is the 12th fret, 10th fret, 8th fret. We're also going to have 12, 13, 14, and 15. So we have 12, 14, 15, 10, and 8. These are the frets that you're going to be doing power chords, ooh yeah, around. Now let's get the riff right off the bat. And the riff is going to be... Okay, that's the first part. So let's talk about that. It's going to be power chord on the thick E string. Again, we're going to stay on that E string. And it's going to be 12, 10, 12, 15, 14, 12, 12, 10, 12, and then on the G string, you want to bend up on the 14th fret, down to the 12th fret, give it some vibrato, and that's pretty much the first part of that riff. So let's do that again. Now that second part, what he does is after he does the riff again, he comes back up and trills on this, what we call a trill, on the A string from 12 to 14. Now how you do that trill is you take your first finger, put it on 12, and with your third finger, you just want to kind of almost like have a spasm with your third finger. As fast as you can go. And that's how Tony Iommi did it. So let's put the two parts of that first riff together. We got... Pretty cool, right? Not bad riff. And then we have the second part, which is based around the 10th fret position with your first finger. And what you want to do is put your first finger on 10th fret. And you want to hammer on. So you're going to go 10 to 12. And then you're going to go on the A string, 10 to 12. So you got... So that's 10 to 12, 10, 12, 12, 10. Now what this is an old school riff. It's ripped off of Chuck Berry. Yeah, Chuck Berry. What? I don't know. Chuck Berry. So what you do is you take your first finger, go to the 12th fret of the E and B string, take your third finger, support it with your middle finger, go to that G string, bend up with the G string while hitting all three strings, right? Does that make sense? It should, because this is a rockin' riff and you can use it all the time. So we have this old school blues. And that's what Sabbath did. That's what Tony Iommi did. So he has this. Okay, cool. The other part, let's get into the next part. So after all this, the first part, you have this, your love for me has just got to be real. So we have 12 power chord, 10 power chord, 8 power chord, 7 power chord, and then back to 8 and 7. So again, guys, what we're using is 12, the power chord on the thick E string is going to be 12, 14, 15. We're also going to be doing 10, 8, and 7. There's a riff in here that I did on the actual practice recording, which I want you to play along with. And that is a really cool riff that Tony Iommi always did with Sabbath songs. And basically, he would put his first finger, in this situation, on the 9th fret. And on the A string, 9th fret. And you want to take your middle finger. It's a really cool riff, man. You want to get this down. Maiden did it a lot, and so did Sabbath. And what you want to do is kind of do this 10 to 9 on the A string. And then land with your pinky on the 12th fret of the thick E string. And that walk up is 9, 10, 12 with the pinky, 14 with the pinky, 12 on the D string, 14 on the D string, And then he started using the pentatonic scale. Now again, you can watch the solo or listen to the solo from Tony Iommi. He actually did 2 solos in that song at the same time, and they're panned on the left speaker and the right speaker. I'm not going to go into that, but I am going to tell you that it's basically E pentatonic, and it's a lot of bending. And this can be a solo situation where you sit down and you really work on your pentatonic scale and how pentatonic scales are bent. This is mostly what guys use as solos in songs. In most of the rock songs, it's going to be the pentatonic scale. If you don't know your pentatonic scale, I'm going to show it to you real quick. It's all 12th fret in this situation, E pentatonic, and it's going to be 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, and 12, 15. The pentatonic scale can be moved. It matters what key you're in. In this situation, we're in E minor. So for Black Sabbath's N.I.B., we're in E minor. Have some fun. Try to play that E minor scale over the N.I.B. song. You can play along with it. It's a lot of fun. And that's pretty much the whole song, guys. I want you to have some fun with it. Go watch the practice video and the moral of the story. But this whole thing is to actually play along with me and the song. So get the song queued up, watch my hand playing the song, and that's what we do here at Mahalo.com. Mark Sly saying thank you so much for watching. Make sure you rate, subscribe, and comment. We want to see you back here, and man, keep rocking. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you want to learn more songs, check out these videos. And if you want to learn to play guitar, check out Mahalo.com/playguitar.